Guys, TRS Matt here, and I want to explain a little something to you today, if not rant a little bit when it comes to something that you see right here on the desk in front of me, which is fog lights, or lights that you put on your vehicle where your fog lights go. And I, like many of you, we all share one thing in common, which is, we think that in general, when it comes to lighting upgrades for your car or truck, that brighter is better. The thing is that I see a lot of people, whether it's online, headlight junkies, different automotive groups and forums, even a lot of our dealers and resellers make the same mistake in carrying that sort of same brighter is better period philosophy into lights that they're putting into their fog lights. And actually that doesn't really make that much sense. And I'm going to explain to you why. All right, so first of all, let's look at a few different beam patterns. Aftermarket, OEM, it really doesn't matter, okay? Now, regardless of the intensity and speaking strictly in terms of the distribution of that beam pattern, you'll notice that all of them have a hot spot right there, front and center in the middle, right underneath the cutoff line at the top, and they reserve that brightest light for the top of the beam pattern. And as you get closer and closer to the bottom of the beam pattern, there's a natural gradient of intensity where the bottom is and should be the dimmest. Why? Why are beam patterns designed like this, where they all have that hot spot with the brightest point up at the top and then a gradient of intensity where they're dimmest at the bottom? Well, to understand that, you really have to look at the light spread out on a road as it's really intended to be, and also understand how your eyeballs react to light. Your eyeballs adjust based on how much light they've got in front of them. A lot of light makes the retina close up, and when there's just a little bit of light and your eyes are trying to see anything, they open up. All right guys, so full disclosure, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, I'm not really even an engineer, but just thinking about this simply, if you put any kind of super bright light on the ground so close to the front of your vehicle, your eyes are going to adjust to that super bright light, and ultimately it's going to hinder your ability to see farther down into the distance, ultimately unwinding all of those other upgrades that you did to do just that. All right, so let's put this all together. Well, when you're looking for a fog light upgrade, you ideally want one that provides tons of extra width, a good consistent intensity from left to right, and for that intensity to blend well with the nearmost part of the beam pattern created by your headlight. All right, so in closing here, I've got to give a little shameless plug to the Morimoto XB-LED fog lights. So often do I read forum threads and stuff like that where people are saying, oh, well, do I go Morimoto or Baja Designs or Diode Dynamics? I've tried the Morimoto and it's just really not as bright as I expected it to be. Guys, it's not supposed to be that bright. Do you think that the Morimoto fog lights aren't as bright as you expected them to be because Morimoto is just not capable of making a fog light that's that bright? No, it's not supposed to be, and I hope that this video helps you understand why. Think about it.